Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, well, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and start Monday Night Raw, and before I introduce some of the great colleagues that are here with us tonight, I want to real quick give a 30-second moment of silence, or just give it like a 5-second moment of silence for the great man that used to make a lot of good movies like Mrs. Doubtfire. And the quote that I'm about to say after this is over. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, Robin Williams has passed away today at the age of 63. He was a really great actor, a really great comedian. He's played a lot of, at least he played a lot of the Aladdin movies when I was a kid. So we're going to go ahead and give our moment of silence real quick. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to go ahead and get started Monday Night Raw. But before we get started Monday Night Raw, good morning, Vietnam! Welcome to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host of the most, the A-lister himself, Michael Miner. And ladies and gentlemen, I have here with me some really great colleagues tonight. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back going live tonight. I was going to do a taping, but I decided to go live tonight. I thought I'd do this once each month. I'm going to start going live. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, first off, we're going to introduce a friend of mine. He does really great stuff. If you guys go check out Ustream.com, yes, not Justin.tv, because Justin TV just went goodbye, but Ustream.com/destroying kayfabe. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you know him. He is the greatest guy that does Indie Spotlight. Go check that out. They just got done doing a great interview with Latine Dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here to surprise me here tonight from all the way from the Destroying Kayfabe. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. CM Styles, say hello to the fans.
Hello, fans.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, our next colleague, he is the owner of the Wrestling Gurus, the Wrestling Renegades 2, and he is part of the Wrestling Gurus. Well, actually, he's part of the WWE Slam Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Jacob McGovern, aka Cubic Wrestling Show, or you guys can call him the GM Production. Say hello to the fans.
What is up, fans? This is your true podcaster champion, and yeah, let's get started.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, he is the man of the hour. He is the man of their network, 999. And, well, he brought here with us tonight a very special guest, Mr. Paul Heyman, but his real name is Scott Casey Gale, a.k.a. Will Fair #1. Say hello to the fans.
Hello, fans.
Yeah.
All right, and, ladies and gentlemen, we have here a black mystery guy in a really black screen. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the GFW Wrestling Fan Zone, Travis Neely told me that there's supposed to be a special guest here with us tonight, but we're going to go ahead and introduce that special guest. Special guest, go ahead and introduce yourself from the WWE Slam Zone. As we wait that we are live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and get Monday Night Raw review started as we wait for our special guest to arrive. He said he'll be here he'll be here later tonight. We're going to go ahead and get started with the matches. Really great Monday Night Raw. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we have our special guest here. Special guest, go ahead and introduce yourself, my friend.
What's up, brother?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we...
Cut my music.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we have Mr. Hulk Hogan that has just arrived, ladies and gentlemen. And I guess he is here with us tonight. Hulkster, how are you doing tonight?
What's up? Did y'all see my birthday celebration on Monday Night Raw, brother?
Yes, we did, young sir. We did see your birthday celebration tonight. Okay.
You can only check it out on the WWE Network, my closing of the birthday celebration for only $9.99, brother.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and get into the matches of the night. Yes, I know it seems that this is the Hulkster, you know, it's Travis. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, our first match
Travis,
was
dude.
2-on-1 handicap match. This match was given to us by one of the Mr. Corporate Kane, not the Demon Kane you all thought it was, but the Corporate Kane now. It was a 2-on-1 handicap match. It was Roman Reigns taking on both members of Ryback and Curtis Axel that pretty much aren't doing much right now. But your winner of this match was Roman Reigns via disqualification. But yeah, CM Styles, what are your thoughts on this 2-on-1 handicap match?
My thoughts on a 2-on-1 handicap match. How many ways can we feed jobbers to Roman Reigns is pretty much how I'm seeing this. You know, I'm not going to take nothing away from Ryback, so both guys, incredible talent. I'm just glad that WWE has decided to keep them together for the time being, but to put them in a role where they're getting de-pushed and getting their asses whooped by just about everybody, including the Usos and Stardust and Goldust and hell, even Slater Gator necessary. But yeah, my thoughts on this. Gonna pick the better time, especially with the Go Home Raw.
All right, Jacob, what were your thoughts on the match?
I thought the match was pretty good, and that's all I gotta say on it. Sorry if I seem out of character. I'm like really tired. I haven't slept in like 2 days.
I won't blame you, dude. All right, Scotty or Mr. Paul Heyman, what are your thoughts on the match?
I thought it was a good match.
All right, and Mr. Holster, what were your thoughts on the match?
20 pythons, bro.
Okay,
Well, let me tell you something, Michael Miner. This was an awesome match. And you know what I thought about it? Roman Reigns was awesome, and qualification, but man, he put the beating on Ryback, so it was awesome, brother.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, our very next match, it was Rob Van Dam taking on a revenge of Mr. Seth Rollins, the Money in the Bank briefcase winner. Really great, decent match for Seth Rollins to get him ready for the match that I'm not looking forward to, a match that should have changed to a different kind of match at SummerSlam. It was really good, but your winner of the match was Seth Rollins. After the match, Seth Rollins went on top of the stage and was looking at the presents next to him and was looking at this big package. We did not know what this big package was of. Then all of a sudden, out comes Mr. Dean Ambrose. To me, I don't know if there's a way or a will. There must be at least like an opening in the back for Dean to get in there just before Seth Rollins' match. Because if he would have sat there for the first match and on, man, that had to be really brutal to sit through that match. But yeah, it got attacked. And Dean Ambrose said, you know what, you will not survive at SummerSlam. Yes, as you guys know, at SummerSlam, it will be Seth Rollins against Dean Ambrose in a lumberjack match, a match I'm not even looking forward to. If it was going to be a really good match, either Extreme Rules or a ladder match for piling the briefcase with us. Styles, what are your thoughts on this match?
My thoughts on this match, I actually enjoy seeing RVD going against these young guys, especially with the likes of Seth Rollins. I'm sure RVD has that whole retrospect or flashbacks of where he wishes he could be as good as he used to be. Throwing in the old ECW-like moves that would be great for him, but he's over to go now, and it's time for him to retire. But this match was so good. That surprise ending with that big-ass birthday box, that was hilarious. Like you said, if he had to sit in there for a match prior to that, And let me tell you, this guy has got some endurance and stamina built up inside of him. Not only that, he's got some patience as well. But yeah, very decent match.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Our colleague there, Jacob, looks like he fell asleep. I just hope he could get off and maybe take a nice good nap. But Scott, what were your thoughts on the match?
I thought it was an okay match.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Jacob for right now and let him get some good sleep. I know he looks like he's falling asleep there, so we're gonna go ahead and let him go get some sleep. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I know he looked pretty sleepy and just fell asleep. But if you message me, I'll let him know I let you go because you were sleeping. Well, Hulkster, what are your thoughts on the match?
Well, let me tell you something, Michael. It was awesome, Jack, dude. I really enjoyed this, but you know what? Seth Rollins hit the curb stomp, and man, that was wicked on RVD. But you know what? I had a birthday present, and Dean Ambrose screwed my present up, and I didn't like it, brother.
Oh wow, we got Adam Rose over there.
I guess so. Well,
I'm a lemon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into our third match of the night. It was a really good match between Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro. Really decent match between two former Real American tag team partners. Really good to see these two in a good match. But Jack Swagger caught Cesaro in an ankle lock. So your winner of the match by the Patriot lock was Jack Swagger. After the match, we had a promo from Mr. Zep Coulter saying that telling Lana, you better tell your stinking thingy that you keeps to walk around with you that this Sunday at SummerSlam, and don't care what city we're in, that this flag is going to be stand up for us Americans. Just as they were about to, after they said we are the people. All of a sudden, in the background, popped out the Russian flag with Rusev. I cannot wait to see this flag match at SummerSlam against Rusev and Jack Swagger. This possibly might be the end of the feud due to a lot of rumors, stuff that's going around with all this plane crash investigation and all that stuff, and plus the news about them possibly might going to be cut down the feud between the two. CM Styles, what were your thoughts on the Jack Swagger and Cesaro match?
Solid match, man. Let me tell you, these two, former Real Americans, like you said, they have the perfect psychology and chemistry against each other. It's sad that Cesaro ended up having a jobber entrance, meaning not having an entrance at all for us. On top of that, that promo afterwards, Zeb Coulter, no matter what position he's in, he can be a face, heel, neutral with the crowd. He does know how to get that crowd over, or at least get over with them. Talking about Lana, Natasha, Stavlia, whatever the hell your name is every other week, and talking about we the people until we see, Rusev and Lana come out with the Russian flag. And this is going to be one hell of a match. This is going to be my focus of the pay-per-view because, like you said, right now we're experiencing Cold War issues between U.S. and Russia, for those who don't understand or don't know at all. This would be a great way to end the feud. Hopefully that USA ends up picking up that victory. So, yeah.
Alrighty. Scotty, what are your thoughts on this match?
I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed it.
All right, and well, Mr. Hulkster, what were your thoughts on the American himself, Jack Swagger?
Well, let me tell you something. Jack Swagger is a real American, just like me, brother. And you know what I have to say about it? This was awesome. And Luna, she just thinks she's something around here. Luna ain't nothing. But you know what? I really enjoyed this, and you know what? It was just plain awesome. Glad Jack Swagger got the win, brother. And you know what? He will be your real American come SummerSlam, Jack, dude.
All right, thank you so much there, Hulkster. Our next match was the Divas. Well, pretty much before I get to that, I really want to talk about the promo, the so-called interview that was supposed to happen between one-on-one with Mr. Chris Jericho and Bray Wyatt. We had Michael Cole introducing the guys, and pretty much Bray Wyatt just told Michael Cole, you better want to leave. You better leave now. I have to say the promo, the so-called interview between the two was epic. I mean, seeing Bray Wyatt talking to Chris Jericho saying, you know what? I thought you were the savior, Jericho. You know, getting that little grim kind of deal. To me, when I saw Chris Jericho, I mean, Chris Jericho looked like he was back from the heel turn that he did a while back, with all that mean face, the haircut, and everything else. It was a really incredible promo. I cannot wait to see the Chris Jericho and Bray Wyatt match at SummerSlam. CM Styles, what are your thoughts on that, the one-on-one competition between Bray Wyatt and Jericho?
Let me tell you, that right there, that just ate me up inside. I'm thinking to myself, Bray can cut a promo. And tonight, if anyone has noticed, tonight was more TV-14 than it was PG. The way the profanity was going out there, the way the attitude was going out there. This was ruthless aggression, and he delivered it. And then when Jericho started talking, you know, his promo was just as solid. Not as good as Bray's, but he was out there and he was speaking, and it was just... Oh, man, yeah, that was one of the mark-out moments. I couldn't believe what was being said in there. I'm thinking, was this allowed on TV? But, yeah, the way he told Michael Cole to get out was just like, I was waiting for an attack, honestly, but it was a nice little convo and a nice little stare down to follow it. So that's another match I look forward to come Sunday.
Alrighty, Scotty, what are your thoughts on the promo between Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho tonight?
Amazingly well done. Amazingly well done.
All right, Hulkster, what are your thoughts on the promo?
I hate to tell you something, brother, but you know what? I actually missed this promo. I was in the back getting ready for my birthday celebration, brother.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, can we say our next promo? Can we say our next promo was pretty much based off the AJ Styles and Clyde or Claire or whatever the
Claire Lynch.
Claire Lynch. Can we say this is another one again? We had Stephanie McMahon coming out.
Michael, hello, I'm Hulk Hogan. Anyway, I do want to mention this. Yes, I do think that is same thing as Claire Lynch, brother. Because you know what? When I was back in TNA, dude, it's the same thing, brother.
Okay, well, now so I can get to the promo. Stephanie McMahon came out saying that she wanted to confess about something. And, well, we had this so-called chick, I don't know what the hell her name is, don't really care, was Daniel Bryan's physician. The girl that goes over to his place helps him out. Oh, my girlfriend, oh, my boyfriend, I'll go out for dinner. All this blah, blah, blah. I mean, huh? Really? But yeah, really the promo was really good. But just I didn't want to see this girl saying, oh, I had an affair with Daniel Bryan. I'm like, oh God, here we go again. Yeah, Seam Styles, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I must say, I would actually prefer this chick over Brie Bella any day, but, you know, Daniel Bryan's storyline situation, I guess this is the only way to keep him in this mode, on top of that, you know, using his name. But this is more in the focus of, let's see how long or how far we can take it with Brie, and get so frustrated that she'll just start trying to turn on everybody, but that didn't work out so well. The acting was pretty bad, though. It dragged out longer than it was supposed to. I'm thinking to myself, Dixie Carter's laughing somewhere around that corner. Brother. Yeah, it could have been a little bit, you know, I don't know, a little bit more of a skirmish, but it is what it is. Bree came out and she was in Bree mode, slapped the shit out of this chick, and then speared the living out of Steph and went for the attack. But that didn't last so well for her, and we'll get into that later.
Yeah. Question. Here's the big question. What did you think of the so-called the Bree lock, as I can call it, the Bree lock? Her trying
yes,
to do
the Bree
Daniel
lock.
Bryan's moves and just choking the hell out of her. I'm like, okay.
I don't know who was at fault on this one. I don't know what was worse, the way that she put the lock on, or the way that Steph was wiggling around like a worm, because it was just awful in every way.
Yeah.
All right, Scotty, what were your thoughts on this?
Horrible segment.
All right, well, we got the thoughts from Mr. Hookster there. We're going to go ahead and go to our fourth match. It was
what do you mean, Michael? Why are you skipping me, brother?
I just you gave your thoughts on the thing about the
Yeah, but I got
Claire.
more inside scoop.
Okay,
dude.
go ahead. Give us more.
Don't tell anybody this, but I know who the lady it is that played this girl. Got word backstage. You want to know?
Don't want to know. Don't care.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you anyway, but don't get me in trouble for this. So, yes, it was PWA wrestler Chelsea Green, brother.
Oh, really? I
Yes,
did not know that was her. I just didn't see the face when I saw her. I was like, okay, don't know this girl. And then all of a sudden, someone told me about the indie wrestling. I'm like, okay, they're using an indie wrestling chick, sign her, and say, hey, we're going to do a storyline with you. You have to sign this dotted line. All right, well, now we're going to go ahead and get into our next match with AJ Lee, the Divas Champion, taking on a useless chick that should just go do something else, go do more Total Diva stuff, Miss Eva Marie. Really didn't really give much about the match, but during the match, while AJ Lee was getting beating the tar out of Eva Marie, we had an interruption from one Miss Paige coming out, skipping around the ring, having her music still play, and then, well, ladies and gentlemen, a shocker out of nowhere. Match. I hate to say this, but I'm going to. Miss Eva Marie pinned AJ Lee. No shocker to see her win a match, pretty much with an interference. But, yeah, the winner of that match was Eva Marie. CM Styles, what are your thoughts?
How much longer do I have to see Eva Marie try to look good in the WWE? She's talentless. The Divas division isn't what it used to be. I miss the women's division. I'm glad it's not the women's division, because if it was, she'd be out of a job. And not only that, Total Divas would be off the air. To see her get this victory, you could thank Paige for that victory. And afterwards, that little poetry that she spoke out there on the stage was pretty freaking hilarious, because, that it's not something you always get to see on WWE TV. Last time we saw poetry, it was Mark Henry rhyming to China.
Oh,
whatever. So yeah, everything we saw tonight was pretty much Attitude Era mode.
Yeah, I say. Scotty, what are your thoughts on this Divas match?
It was okay.
All right. Well, Hulkster, what are your thoughts on the match?
Well, I'm going to tell you straight up, dude, this match was crap. I didn't like it, brother. They could have saved me a lot more time for my celebration. They could have just took that match off the card and had me more on the card at the end, brother.
All right. Well, now we're going to go ahead and get into our next match. We had Dolph Ziggler taking on the one-so undefeated Mr. Heath Slater. Yes, he beat Seth Rollins last week. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, we had the Miz, my pal, the Mr. A-lister himself, the Intercontinental Champion, the Miz, talking about his movies. If they broke the face, they went on to have the Marine sequel and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the Miz was trying to come in to interfere in the match, try to chase the Miz. By the time the Miz got into ring, well, he got up to the count of 10. So your winner of that match by via countout was Heath Slater. Now, I don't know what in the world they're going to be doing with Heath Slater now that he won one match with Seth Rollins with an interference from Dean Ambrose, and now with an interference from this time now from interference with the count out by the Miz's interruption. But yeah, CM Styles, your thoughts on the match?
Give this man a title push. I don't know what they're doing with Heath. I'm kind of happy that they're giving him a new push. We don't know how far they're generating it to. But at the end, though, there was poor sportsmanship by him, and he got handed over by Dolph with that zigzag, I believe, at the end, and that was pretty good. The Miz being a huge distraction out there, as always, that helps build a feud between both the Ohio natives, and I can't wait to see, with this title match right around the corner, I can't wait to see what's going to happen between these two. But for Heath Slater, 5 wins, baby.
All right. Scotty, your thoughts on the match?
It was an okay match.
All right. Hulkster, what are your thoughts on the match?
I'm a big fan of Heath Slater, dude. Slater Gator, brother. Yes. You know what? The Miz, I didn't invite him to my birthday celebration because Jack, dude, he's no good. He thinks he's a movie star, and I'm a better movie star than him, brother. And you know what, Michael the Miner, I don't care about your stupid Miz. He didn't even talk to me in the back, brother, and that's why I don't give a crap about him, dude. And you know what I else have to say? Heath Slater will be your next Intercontinental Champion, brother.
Okay, that's what you say, Hulkster. Well, before we get into our next match, we were going to have a little match with Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon coming out and saying, you know what, I'm tired of this crap. We ain't going to wait till Sunday. Well, looks like we're going to have to wait till Sunday because here comes Stephanie McMahon dressed up. Let's just say Brie Bella got the lockup this time instead of Stephanie McMahon after assaulting a physician or some kind of deal. So she got arrested by the Portland Police Department. But yeah, I think this is getting good. I mean, getting ready for SummerSlam. I thought, to me, when Stephanie McMahon was standing there, I thought to me there would be a little twin magic and have Nikki Bella come out and attack Stephanie McMahon for what she did to her last Monday night on Raw when she pedigreed her. I thought she would come out and attack Stephanie McMahon, but it didn't happen because I was sitting there like, okay, come on, there's got to be some twin magic. There goes Brie. Now Nikki's got to somewhat come in and try to attack Stephanie McMahon just to even things up and be like, oh, whoops, this ain't Brie, this is Nikki. But yeah, we didn't see much of it. But CM Styles, what were your thoughts on the Brie Bella being arrested this time?
You slapped someone that wasn't a WWE, and well, they are an employee, but they are not a wrestler. So basically, the logic of this was you don't put your hands on someone that doesn't have a contract to perform unless you're the boss who's getting ready for a warm-up match here come SummerSlam. This is nothing more than reverse psychology being played on Brie, and she played the second fiddle right into it, and after that she paid the ultimate price, and hopefully she has money to get bailed out so she can make it to SummerSlam. Okay, Steph, nice one with that one.
All right, Scotty, what are your thoughts on it?
It was, nothing special.
All right, Hulkster, what are your thoughts?
It's the same thing that happened a long time ago, brother.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get into pretty much our main events of the evening, but I'm going to wait before we get into that. I want to talk about a couple of promos that were cut today by both Brock Lesnar and by John Cena. I have to say I'm going to go more with the Brock Lesnar promo because, well, pretty much somewhat of John Cena because, you know, pretty much we agree what he said. The fans keep cheering for him. They always boo for him. They've always asked him, why don't you turn heel? Why don't you turn? Why don't you turn? And then all of a sudden, you know, he goes and says, oh, you know what? You say you're the beast, well, I'm going to show you another beast. And I'm like, okay. But the one I loved the most was Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman just sitting there just, you know, doing really awesome promos showing that, well, let's show you a clip of what happens to legends. And it showed The Undertaker, and it says, well, look at your faces. Look what happened to your Undertaker, and show people's face. And I had to show the guy that the black dude with the big popped open eyes to show. But, yeah, then Paul Heyman saying, well, Brock Lesnar told me we got to go get something to eat. Because this is his house, this is his home, and pretty much really great promos are in the last part of the Hulk Hogan celebration, saying, you know what, I've beaten Hogan, I've beaten Brock Lesnar has beaten Hulk Hogan, Brock Lesnar has beaten The Rock, Hulk Hogan has beaten, you know, such and such.
That's
But
right.
CM Styles, out of all the two promos that you saw, which one was the best between Brock and Cena?
Between Brock and Cena, you know, I like. Well, I'm not even gonna say it was a Brock promo. It was a Heyman promo. You know, Brock just stands there and puts on a cheesy little smile. But I prefer the Brock Heyman promo over Cena. You know, he talked about the whole when Cena gonna turn. Of course, Cena talked about, he tweeted that how many weeks back. We're never gonna see him turn. He sells too much merchandise and he's too much of you know, a kiss ass to, you know, make that turn whatsoever. Regardless how respected of a character he is, I just don't care for his gimmick anymore. And of course, he came out tonight looking like the Hawkster, wearing yellow and red. So it really, you know, I really didn't care for that one bit. Um, but yeah, overall, Lesnar Heyman promo.
All right, Scotty, out of all the two promos you've seen, which one was your favorite, the Paul Heyman promo or the John Cena? Well, we know we have Paul Heyman with us, do we, Scotty?
Paul Heyman all the way. I am better than Cena. Brock Lesnar is gonna defeat John Cena for the title, though whether the fans like it or not.
Alrighty, Hulkster, out of the two promos that you saw tonight, which one was your favorite, the Cena or Mr. Paul Heyman's?
Well, I have to go with my boy John Cena. Dude, you know what? I done losing my voice almost because it was been a crazy night here in Portland, Oregon, brother. And you know what? I have to say, John Cena had the best promo. You know, he's going to be still your world's heavyweight champion come SummerSlam and into Night of Champions, brother. And I will challenge him soon, brother.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, now we'll go ahead and get into the main event of the evening. It was Randy Orton taking on the United States champion, Sheamus. Oh my God, he finally has a match. Oh my God. After being sick and that kind of deal, I can understand that. But seeing Sheamus and Randy Orton was incredible main event. The only part that I loved that was incredible was when Sheamus went to go try to do his shoulder block. Well, let's just say he got caught midair with an RKO, and I mean the fans just popped when they saw that. It was like, oh my God, he caught him in midair with the RKO. I mean, it was awesome. It was incredible, and it was crisp to the point. I mean, wow, seeing Orton catch good old Sheamus with the RKO, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I cannot wait to see the match. You've got the super punch and the Spear of Roman Reigns against the RKO of Randy Orton. This is going to be a really good clash between the two at SummerSlam. CM Styles, what were your thoughts on the main event of Orton versus Sheamus?
Wow. Yeah, great match. Very good match. Who would ever thought Darth Vader versus a Rattlesnake or a Viper would have put on one hell of a performance? Of course, Sheamus, like you say, he's been away from the ring for quite some time, and everyone who's been wondering, like I said, I threw that Darth Vader quote. Apparently, he was doing some promotion work over in Ireland with the Star Wars flick coming up. This match, top quality. Randy Orton really played a good role in this, building up that streak for himself. You know, I didn't exactly expect him to hit that, the RKO from anywhere or out of anywhere, and the crowd marked out to that. I never thought the crowd would pop to it. I think we might be seeing a Sheamus heel turn here coming soon, the way that they weren't, going for his character tonight. So with that being said, very decent match.
All right, Scotty, what are your thoughts on the main event tonight?
I thought it was pretty decent too.
All right, Mr. Hulkster, what are your thoughts on the main event?
It was an awesome main event. I was watching it backstage as it was happening before my celebration. And you know what? That move from Randy Orton from the top rope, that RKO, I taught Randy Orton that move. It was awesome, brother.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, we're going to talk about that celebration, the Hulk Hogan celebration. What a great Hulk Hogan birthday celebration. He turned 61. Holy cow, he's getting old for his age. To me, I don't know if you guys noticed in it, but it looked like Mean Gene looked pretty shaken up. He looked like he was, didn't look so good. Yeah, great thing to see. But Hulkster, to me, ladies and gentlemen, we finally got Hulkster to tear up when they show a video from with Mean Gene. They're showing a lot of old stuff from back in the day when he wrestled for WWF until today. Also, we had awesome special guests. We had Ric Flair, because we know Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair had a really good feud against each other. We had Mr. Rowdy Piper himself. As you guys know, those two started the WrestleMania main event. They started the good, awesome WrestleMania main event at WrestleMania 1. And then we had, well, let's just say the old-timer himself, the beautiful mustache of himself, Mr. Beautiful, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, coming out with his robe, his beautiful robe that he wore back in the day of a lot of good wrestling stuff back in the day with him. It was really good to see Mr. And then all of a sudden we get the big pop, ladies and gentlemen. It was rumored, it was all over the wrestling news, that there was a rumor that the NWO was going to join. Once again, it was awesome to see the reuniting of the NWO. But I just loved with Scott Hall saying, we're going to do a poll, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys like the Hulk Hogan and the red and yellow? And we had a few fans were cheering. And then, we said, Scott Hall saying, you know what? How about Hulk Hogan with the black and white? And everybody just popped. But here's the thing: there was one person missing that should have came on Raw. That should have made a big pop appearance. I mean, a lot of fans would have been shocked. The wrestlers would have been shocked to see him. But I wanted to see Sting come onto the show. I mean, it would have been awesome to see him make a little, play his music, and all of a sudden here's the fans just cheering. Eyes just pop like shocked, and here's the three announcers going, holy cow, Stinger coming to WWE here on Raw tonight. It would have been awesome to see Stinger come on Raw. But let's just say we had a little interference by Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. And, well, Paul Heyman gave the mic to Brock Lesnar, and he said, well, Grandpa, this party's over, Grandpa. I was like, because when I sat there during the whole birthday celebration, I'm like, okay, now Brock Lesnar's going to somehow get in there. He's going to come in and he's going to ruin the party. Then here comes Mr. Savior himself, John Cena, to try to save the day. Just wanted to see these two try to beat the tar out of each other before SummerSlam, but it didn't happen. CM Styles, what were your thoughts on the Hulk Hogan celebration, and do you think Sting should have made an appearance?
Oh, absolutely, he should have. But you know, I'm not sure what kind of deal they still have struck under him, what appearances he has on there. I know he has a new, a no match kind of clause going on at the moment. At least not until WrestleMania. But this birthday celebration wasn't too bad. Hogan, like you said, he had a tear-jerking moment, and I never thought I'd see tears in his eyes ever since he won his first ever WWF title back in the mid 80s, early 90s. Seeing Piper out there, and then we also saw, Orndorff, Flair, the NWO. That was pretty good. Brock coming out saying "Party's over, Grandpa." I thought to myself, damn, it doesn't get any better than that. Of course, Cole and them are gonna say this is disrespectful. Come on, it's WWE. Anything can happen. Yeah, they played a really good role having Brock go out there. I'm just glad they didn't try to F5 anybody, because I would hate to see an old man out there with a broken hip and never coming back into WWE ever again. If anything, I would have loved to see the Iron Sheik go out there. Do you imagine how well that would have worked? I'll break your back, make you humble. That's exactly how he is, and I'm guaranteed he wouldn't be PG for sure. Cena coming out playing the Savior yet again. Like you said, you're glad they didn't go at it, because this match really had no build-up whatsoever. So who knows how bad this match is going to be come SummerSlam, because there's not really much hype to it, except for the fact that Paul Heyman's the only person building any hype. Brock can't cut a promo to save his life, and John Cena just basically sucks to me. I'm just not into his character anymore.
All right, Scott, what were your thoughts on the birthday celebration?
It was good, but it would have been better if Sting showed up and Iron Sheik out of circumcised. And if Brock Lesnar would have F5 somebody, I thought it would have been better if that happened too.
All right. Well, Hulkster, what are your thoughts on your own celebration?
You know what? It was awesome, brother. And you know what I have to say? What you gonna do, Michael Miner, when you watch the WWE Network one more time in a few months and see my celebration all over again, brother, for only $9.99, Jack dude. But I do want to say one thing. It was an awesome celebration. I did not like how Brock Lesnar come in there and almost wanted to destroy my celebration. Well, you know what? My good buddy, my boy, John Cena, come out there and showed him who's boss and who was the little chicken leaving the ring. Him and Paul Heyman. Well, you know something? I do want to mention something about my guest. Are you talking about this guy right here?
Yeah, it's that guy.
Yes, that's the Icon Sting. I talked to him, brother, and I'm not very happy about it, brother.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank...
And what you gonna do when the NWO comes back for you? But anyway, Michael Miner, I got to get out of here. I am tired of all this stupid... I'm tired of Brock Lesnar, dude, so I'm going to go take care of him right now, and I'm going to continue to celebrate my birthday, brother. I'll see you later, brother.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Holster, for joining us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and give our final thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Really great Monday Night Raw. A lot of some good build-ups, some not good build-ups for SummerSlam this Sunday. This Sunday, cannot wait to see SummerSlam. Stay tuned this Saturday. I'll tell you guys more announcements about that. So I give the show about, I'd say about 4 out of 5. CM Styles, what were your thoughts on Raw?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. There was, it didn't bring everything to the table. This is going into their biggest, one of their biggest pay-per-views of all time. You got the 4 major pay-per-views: Mania, Slam, Survivor Series, and Rumble. And SummerSlam, if Raw was going to be as disappointing as it kind of was, minus the decent parts that we saw, better ask for a $59.99 refund, brother, or ask for your $10 back for your WWE Network, brother. Because let me tell you, if you want to watch Hogan eat that cake, $9.99 a month, brother. But yeah, overall, mediocre Raw. Nothing was brought to the table. Solid 3.
All right, Scotty, what are your final thoughts on Monday Night Raw tonight?
It was just okay.
All right, and the special guest, or Travis Neely, what were your thoughts on the match if you're there? So,
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry I couldn't make it to the show tonight, Michael, but I did get to see Raw. It was pretty awesome. There was some kind of different things, like AJ Lee match. It really shouldn't have happened, in my opinion. But overall, Raw was, I give it, maybe 4 out of 5. Just good build-up, I guess.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, I'm just sitting here bending myself up here, but I really want to give some really good shout-outs. I really want to give a big shout-out to Mr. CM Styles, the man of the hour, from the Destroying Kayfabe, for joining me and for shocking me here tonight. I really want to thank him for coming to the show. You guys go check out his channel. It is youtube.com/destroyingkayfabe, ustream.com/destroyingkayfabe, not Justin TV, because Justin TV has disappeared. Also, go over to twitch.com/stylesgaming. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't just do wrestling, he does video games. He plays a lot of good video games. Go check him out on Twitch. Follow him on Twitter at twitter.com/CMStylesbrand. Follow the Destroying Kayfabe at destroying_kayfabe. Go check that out, guys. Check out all the other members of the Destroying Kayfabe, Lion Claw, to Mr. Austin Hollis, the Cody Rhodes of the show. But yeah, really good shout out Travis Neely for joining us. Thank you, Hulkster, for joining us tonight. Also, a big shout out to Scott Casey Gale for joining us here tonight with us. Plus, also want to give a big shout out to In the Rope Show. Hope you guys go check them out. Really great guys. Also, just OK Fabe. As you guys know, I was supposed to be part of the radio show, but I didn't get a chance to be part of it. So, yeah, I will be part of the show next time. But also, guys, stay tuned for debuts coming this week. You just saw a debut, return of Raw post-podcast. Get ready for this Thursday afternoon before NXT. Yes, we're not going to sit here. If you guys want to enjoy to come see a radio show to get you ready for NXT, come see my show. I will be doing a post-podcast for NXT. I don't want to sit there and watch total nutcases, total divas. But yeah, a lot of other shout-outs. Thank you guys so much for coming in. So we're going to go ahead and send it to CM Styles to give out his shout-outs and anything else he wants to say.
Well, you pretty much did all the shout-outs there. Just follow me on Twitter, CM Styles brand, CM Styles. That's STYLEZ. Also, like I said, follow me on Twitch, Styles_gaming, Ustream. Find me on Destroying Kayfabe. Be sure to follow me on Destroy Kayfabe on Twitter as well. I'm all over the internet now, and without these guys right here merging up, being a part of our show and us being a part of theirs, making history once again. And let me tell you, it is fantastic.
All right, Scotty, go ahead and give out your shout-outs of the night.
Shout out to Michael Miner, DMG, Weston Goose, Preston Boga, Vince Russo, and shout out to Hulk Hogan, happy 61st birthday.
Oh, and I also want to give a big shout-out to, I don't know if you guys seen it. You should go watch it. Yeah, this is the part. Jeff Jarrett for joining the Bullet Club. Just saw the video. I want to thank Destroying Kayfabe for showing me the link to the video.
Actually, don't thank me. Thank Brick.
Well, actually, Brick. I mean, man, seeing there, seeing Jeff Jarrett, or this one guy trying to open the case, and then you saw.
Yeah, that was actually TNA's own Scott D'Amore from back in the old days.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he dropped a significant amount of weight and got a haircut. But Dang. That was Scott D'Amore, man.
Dang, good to see him there. Travis, go ahead and give out your shout-outs and everything else you want to say.
Well, I got a few shout-outs and a big announcement that Michael Miner does not know. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout-outs to the sponsor of the WWE Slam Zone, GTM Productions 21. Go check out their channel, brand new sponsor. They have all kind of awesome videos on there. They're not wrestling videos, but it's just different kind of videos that everybody might enjoy, from like Disney World to Universal Studios to all kind of just random videos. But there's a specific show on there, ladies and gentlemen, called the America's Got Talent Review Show. Michael Miner, and the owner of that channel, GTM Productions 21, he won't release his name for some odd reason. I don't know why. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, big shout-outs to my sponsor of the WWE Slam Zone. Also, big shout-outs to Scott Casey Gale, one of the correspondents right here at the WWE Slam Zone 24/7. Check out his videos. He's got some videos up there. Paul Heyman has a big feud, wants to take a feud against Michael Miner right now on the 24/7. So we'll hear from Michael Miner on that, see if he answers Paul Heyman's decision. Also, check out Scott Casey Gale's opening intro on the 24/7, talking about the push of Dolph Ziggler. There's also all kind of other videos I will tell y'all in a minute. But also big shout-outs to the other correspondent right here on the 24/7, WWE Slam Zone, Jacob McGovern. He was here earlier tonight, but man, he just fell asleep. I hope he's, hope he gets some good rest and, hopefully returns back to the show soon, ladies and gentlemen. But check out his video. He talks about Sting, his status on the 24/7. So check that out. That was last week. Also, big shout-outs to Christopher right here on the show, CM Styles. He's awesome, man. Maybe I can be on his show one day. So, big shout-outs to you, man. Hope your show continues to do awesome. Also,
thank you.
No problem, man. Also, big shout-outs to all the great fans who check out and tune in on the WWE Slam Zone. Big announcement right here, ladies and gentlemen, that Michael Miner does not know about. It wasn't scheduled, but it will have to be scheduled this week because I done got over 20 tweets right now. I got 20 tweets from fans asking about why do they have to wait until the 23rd of next week for another new episode. So we're having it this week. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The show will happen this week. Y'all asked for it, so it's coming to the on the YouTube channel this week. So, hey, y'all wanted to see it, so it's happening. So check it out this weekend. It's going to be amazing. We will give our Slammiversary, or why do I say that for? SummerSlam predictions. Who gives a crap about what is it, Slammiversary or whatever. But anyway, SummerSlam predictions right here on WWE Slam Zone in the Zone episode. So check that out this weekend. So yeah, it's going to be awesome stuff. So yeah, I'm going to open the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to just tell you this. I'm going to open the show. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say something awesome. So, everybody, that's my big announcement. So, check us out. Check out WWE Slam Zone 24/7. Fatback Greasy will have a video up either tomorrow or Thursday talking about the NXT TakeOver 2 live special on the WWE Network. So, that's all. Take it away. Back to you, Michael.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know he couldn't give a shout out to the A-lister, his WWE Slam Zone Undisputed YouTube's Podcast World Champion, but, you know, that's okay, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know you guys are always surprised that I was doing a live stream. You thought I was not going to do one tonight. But, you know, I'm going to do live streams here and there, maybe a couple of weeks. I might do another one here in a couple of weeks. I will do another one. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching. But still, before we also go, I still want to give my hearts and prayers and my condolences to the Williams family, Robin Williams' family. Still big ups to him. He was a great actor, great comedian with a lot of good movies. Still always one of the greatest guys ever out there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I am Michael Miner. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good night, and I'll see you on Thursday.
Hang on, Michael. Hang on. What? All right, well, I'll tell him real quickly then. All right, man. All right, bye. All right, anyway, I got a call, Michael Miner. I got a call real quickly. Breaking news. The Hulkster Hulk Hogan will be in the house on the End of Zone, so check that out, ladies and gentlemen. He will be post-birthday celebration, so check that out on the show as well. But that's all. Just got breaking news a while ago. Sorry about that.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the interruption. I don't care if Hulkster does come. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Good night, and I'll see you guys this Thursday. If I can just try to get my thing working here.